was around this the CEO mastermind group that I'm doing the law of attraction workshops for in December in Las Vegas, which I'm still quite excited about. And I offered the staff, the CEO of that mastermind business and her staff, I offered to do the same workshop but squeezed down into an hour so they could see what it was like that I'd be presenting in December, and also so that I could get feedback from them on their clientele. Does this apply to them? How can I tune it? So I did that yesterday, and it was an hour long via Zoom. I think they must be in Las Vegas also. And it, it, I I really squeezed a lot into this presentation, the PowerPoint, and then I was on the flow and everything, and it was like they were almost not there. Like most of the screens were off. There was one lady who was consistently with me, and another one popped in and out with some good questions. And then at the end, it's like, thanks, we got to go. And I thought to myself, whoa, well, this changed my perspective a bit. And maybe it's just because I'm talking to the staff. This is the question I have versus the CEOs themselves. That they're not, the staff is maybe not going to get it at the level that the CEOs will. And that was just an exercise to help me realize that. But I want a little more take on that, because then a little part of me is questioning, well, geez, you said last time the CEOs, they are all ready for, or will be as I evolve to that point by December, and so forth, we rendezvous. But I want you to speak more on that experience for me, if you would.
We feel this experience is perfectly timed and perfectly situated to remind you to send out the message with absolutely no regard as to who receives it and how they receive it. When you're in this meeting with the CEOs themselves, there will be little feedback for you at the time.
I see.
The feedback will vary from none to a lot. None of it will have anything to do with you.
Right. Yeah, as it never does.
The message is the message. The message will be perfect. The reception will be perfect. And you may or may not know how much any of it affected anybody.
Okay.
You may be inundated with accolades, or there may be the sound of crickets. And none of that matters.
Yeah, I got to be okay with that.
You are inspired in this action. You are in alignment with this action.
Yeah.
This is the culmination of many dreams and desires. This is the next step to the next step to the next step. It is all perfect.
Okay. I think that the attachment, the word, that's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I could feel that, like wanting to do a good job, and
yes,
the approval, this the old dad stuff, which is fading away. Okay, right. The message is the message. Deliver it with the same passion and conviction, which I was doing in the call that I did yesterday. It's just I'm used to there being questions and interaction, and I want more, so let's go here or there. That's the most juice is when that happens. So I love the one-on-one coaching, is because it's you and them, and you're playing together to create this wonderful awareness. And I think one of the awarenesses that I had was I don't know, I'm being open to it, but is there anything else you can say on that, about that desire that I have for that interaction?
We've noticed that Ramona decides different levels of satisfaction about different conversations, about how receptive and responsive the questioner is. And when it feels to her like the questioner is not truly receiving all that is available to them, this is chosen by her to be perceived as a bit flat,
Yeah.
a bit less satisfying, which is humorous to us because we know what the person is receiving.
Okay.
And we know they are receiving exactly what they need to receive,
Yeah.
regardless of their facial expressions or their change in tonal intonation, regardless of the words they use, the look in their eyes.
All right. Well, that's a little bit of a paradigm shift. I was just thinking of a new client that I have who it has that kind of stoic guardedness. A lot of them do it first, and which I totally understand. That it's their survival mechanism, their protection mechanism, so forth. But there's
It's just a habit.
Okay, yeah, it's just a habit. So what about the? I mean, to me, taking it is for my own selfish desire. I really enjoy the interaction. I enjoy when they ask questions. I enjoy when they become introspective and have the awarenesses, and then it's not just me downloading stuff at them. So I've done for years in our workshops, and I've really come to realize that that's just not nearly as fun as the working it out together part. So
Milk this desire, as we were talking about earlier, the desire for the car. Milk the desire with absolutely no attachment to the outcome.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah.
Enjoy the outcome, but do not attach to it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I get to choose. It's my reality.
The more you milk it, the more you will attract your perfect clients.
Yeah, right.
Perfection does not always mean your greatest pleasure in the moment. For example, this stoic client you have recently attracted. What wonderful preparation for dealing with a room full of CEOs.
Yeah, I was just thinking
who have all learned the poker face to the ultimate.
Right, sure.
The lack of vulnerability showing, regardless of what's going on the inside. The perfection of the message to them is already established. It is done. It is not up to you.
It takes the pressure off.
You may enjoy it to your heart's extent. You may choose to withhold yourself from enjoying it.
I'm trying not to do that.
You are free to choose.
Yeah, because this just feels like a door opening to things I can't even see that could be even larger.
Yes, much larger.
Yeah. I'm still really passionate about the idea of getting this information out in simple ways to people who can make a difference to other people.
Yes.
This feels like there's such huge leverage, positive, powerful leverage, and helping them release their blocks and their old beliefs and then filtering that out. It's just, I love the one-on-ones, but I also would love to see that kind of massive ripple effect happen before I leave this planet.
Yes. It is happening now. You are still on the planet.
Okay, good. Good on both counts.
You can milk this. You can milk this.
Yeah, it feels great. I feel the bigness. I've had 10,000 people. That number just has popped up. Somebody, one of my former coaching clients, who's now a friend, say that she wanted to hit that number in her new coaching business. I thought, well, that feels really good. Why not 10,000? Let's just pick that as a feel good number, and it keeps coming back. Like, oh, there's 10,000 people somehow. I don't know how, don't know where, but wouldn't it be cool how they would touch then 100 people each. And then there you go. It's like then it starts.
Inspiration, confirmation, inspiration, confirmation, inspiration, confirmation.
Yeah. Yeah, that describes it very accurately. The car and the young man showing up and everything else. Yeah. Pay attention to the confirmation.
Pay attention to the inspiration. Enjoy the confirmation.
Okay. Right. Fair enough.